Hey Calvary kids, we're so glad you could join us today. Who's ready for some worship? Let's get up and dance and have some fun.
Oh, hey friends, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Poppy, and I just learned a super cool game. It's called I Spy. Someone gives you the clues, and you have to figure out the thing they're talking about. I know, I'll give you clues, and you can help spy. If you're ready to play the game, shout out, I spy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I spy. Okay, here we go. I spy with my little eye something blue. It has strings, and it can play music. Can you guys guess what it is? Wow, you guys are good! It's a guitar! Okay, here's another one. I spy with my little eye something that's shaped like a smile. It's yellow, it has a peel, and it's super yummy. You got it! It's a banana! I brought this for my snack.
Ho! Ho!
Hey! I spy with my little eye something orange, it has feathers, and it's super smart. That's right, it's Ollie!
Hello, Poppy. Ho! Ho! Playing a guessing game, are you?
Hey, Ollie! We're playing I Spy. It's so much fun. We spied a banana, a guitar, and you.
I'm easy to spy. It's true. But there's someone more special to spy for you. So let's hear this story. Just follow me through. Ho! Ho!
Follow me through. Follow me through. Who? Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
I spy with my little eye. Stormy's bone! You found it! Good job, Stormy Jane. Oh, hi, friends. I'm Carrie, the dog walker, and this is my best dog, Stormy Jane. We were just playing I Spy, but I know you came here for a story. Do you think we could keep playing I Spy while we tell the story? You do? Great! Okay, so today's true story from the Bible begins a long time ago, when God sent an angel to a woman named Mary. Does anyone see an angel? Make some binoculars like this and look with me. I spy with my little eye an angel. The angel had a very special message for Mary. She was going to have a baby boy. The baby's name would be Jesus, and he would be God's son. Jesus is very special because Jesus is God's son. Mary and Joseph traveled to a city called Bethlehem. Do you see a city? Look with me. Ready? I spy with my little eye a city called Bethlehem. When Mary and Joseph got to Bethlehem, they had to stay in a stable where animals live. Mary and Joseph rested and waited for baby Jesus to be born. Then it happened. Jesus was born. Let's look for baby Jesus. Ready? I spy with my little eye Jesus. Mary wrapped baby Jesus and laid him in a manger. Now, Jesus didn't just stay a baby. He grew up and did amazing things only he can do. Jesus told a thunderstorm to stop, and it stopped. Jesus made sick people all better. Jesus even fed over 5,000 people with just a few pieces of bread and fish. Jesus did so many amazing things. The people who saw Jesus do these amazing things wrote them down. And now we can read the stories in the Bible. These stories teach us that Jesus is real and can do amazing things. Now we all can believe in Jesus. Oh, hey, Ollie. Ollie, tell me, who can believe in Jesus?
I can believe in Jesus. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, who can believe in Jesus?
I can believe in Jesus. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. See you next time. Bye.
So there's your story, and it's all true. Jesus is God's son, the most special thing to spy for you.
Thanks, Ollie.
Goodbye to you. Ho! Ho!
Jesus is God's son. He did so many amazing things. I think I got the story. Did you get it? If you did, say got it. Get it? Got it! Good. Hey, I spy with my little eye something blue. It's a book and has stories about Jesus. Can you guess what it is? That's right, it's a Bible. And I'm gonna spy true stories about the best thing ever, Jesus.
So these may be written so that you can believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God. John 20:31.
Hey Calvary kids, welcome to another edition of our game show, and today we're playing a scavenger hunt with the Mitchells. Hey Mitchells!
Hi, Calvary kids.
Hey, can you introduce yourselves?
Sure, I'm Latanya.
I'm Kendall.
Today the game we're playing is a scavenger hunt, and I'm going to ask you to find something, and then you're going to run around the house and try to find that thing, and the team that comes back with it first is the winner of that thing. And we'll play, I have about 12 things. So does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
So what teams do we have today?
We have the pink team, which is myself and Kendall, and we have the blue team, which is Jacob and Logan.
So your first item is something blue. Ready?
All right.
Go.
Go.
All right, blue team gets 1 point. Blue team was first. Nice job. The next thing you're looking for is something with 4 sides. Ready? Go.
Let's go.
That was really close, but we're going to give that one to the blue team again. Blue team has 2 points. The next thing you're looking for is something round. Ready?
All right.
Go. And the blue team wins again. Okay, this one's a little trickier. Okay, you're going to be looking for something that is longer than a pencil. Ready? Go.
Go. Come on, Jacob.
All right, nice. That works. Pink team has the point. 3-1.
Got the point.
Good job. All right, the 5th item is shorter than a toothbrush. Ready? Go.
Me.
Oh, I think it was the pink team. It was the pink team. Yeah.
Yes.
The score is 3-2 in favor of the blue team. Number 6, we are looking for something that has numbers on it. Ready? Go. Nice. That's brilliant. All right.
Oh, good job.
That's smart too.
Oh.
The score is tied 3-3, and we're halfway done. Number 7, you're looking for something with the letter B as in boy on it. Ready?
Ooh,
Go.
Something with the letter B. Oh, it's in the
Oh,
same
I
room.
can't be in the same room.
Oh, wow.
Ah, nice.
Those boxers.
So the blue team got the point. It is 4-3. Number 8, you're looking for something smaller than you. Ready? Go. The blue team got another point.
That is smaller than you. Good
That
job.
is smaller than you. It is 5-3. You guys can still win. Number 9, we're looking for something that smells good. Ready? Go.
I have a beach smelling hand sanitizer.
It
That is
smells good, right?
great. It's so sweaty. This is a workout.
Number 10, you are looking for something that is smooth. Ready? Go.
Go, 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 go. It's not.
I was in the same room. That's bad.
Well, I'm going to give it to the pink team because they were back with it first. And now the score is tied and we have 2 more items to go. You're going to be looking for something that starts with the first letter in your first name. Ready? Go.
Lotion. I have lotion.
Last one, unless the blue team gets this one, then we'll have to have a tiebreaker. You're going to be looking for something that is heavier than your shoe. Ready? Go.
I have a basket full of shoes.
Oh, nice!
Oh,
Oh.
Kenny bought 8 pound medicine ball.
That is brilliant. Well, thank you guys. It looks like the pink team won today, but the blue team was killing it. So you guys all did really great. I'm really impressed. And we will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, Calvary kids. Thank you.
Bye. See you next time.
Well, we are Neil and Rita Walkenfuss, and we go to the West Campus or the Big Creek campus.
Well, we have served with Vacation Bible School and the Children's Baptism classes, but we will begin to serve in the nursery.
With you guys being part of CEF, you had spoken to how you guys have traveled quite a bit. Is there a dream country that you guys would like to visit or even live in?
We enjoyed our 10 years in Europe, and we lived in Serbia, Croatia, and Switzerland, and traveled a lot within Europe and Africa and other places during that time. I enjoyed living in Switzerland. We were in a small village. We could look out the window from our apartment and see a castle and carry our basket to the market, and the cows and sheep had bells. So that was a pretty amazing place to live.
We never have traveled to Australia, but I'd be interested in going there.
What is the weirdest word in the English dictionary?
Well, one word is weird, but otherwise I was thinking supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I don't know how that came about, but it's interesting.
Do you guys have a favorite board game?
Well, I like the game Monopoly, but also any word games, actually.
Do you guys have a tradition that you would like to speak into?
Friday night is pizza night. Does that count?
It does. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
I like superheroes. I like Spider-Man, Superman. For me, I think to fly.
I would want the superpower to get my to-do list done each day.
Okay, if you were stuck on an island and had only one food to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I think I'm going to go with coconut.
Really?
I love coconut.
I would say apples. I love apples.
Do you guys have hobbies that people are unaware of?
My hobbies, I usually say, are reading. I usually have a book close by, going for walks.
In the summer, when the sun is the hottest, I like to wood burn. Take a magnifying glass and burn things, words, usually names, into wood, pieces of wood.
If you were to define yourself using only 3 words, what would they be?
I'll say fun, godly, and listener.
I would say, for me, organized, planner, and Christian.
Do you have a favorite cereal?
I like granola.
During our years in Europe, but especially Switzerland, they would have muesli, which is a mix of raw oatmeal and nuts and different things.
Tell us a favorite childhood movie of yours.
Well, mine would be Wizard of Oz.
I grew up in a family of 6 children on a farm, and it's amazing that my parents would take us kids to a movie from time to time. But one of them I do remember was Mary Poppins.
When you're flying somewhere, are you a window seat or an aisle seat person?
I'm a window.
I would say I'm an aisle.
Oh, good. You guys can sit together. Well, I thank you guys so much for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll be talking to you guys soon.
Thank
you,
very much,
Jessica. All right.
Goodbye now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
What do you believe in? You believe I can catch a ball because you just saw me do it. You believe your dog is shedding his winter coat because you can see all the fur that your dad makes you clean up. You believe the floor is solid because you haven't fallen through it yet. Some people say seeing is believing, but faith says use what you can see to believe in what you can't see. You can't see the wind, but on those wild, stormy evenings, you can see what it does. Whew. You can't see what's happening inside your stomach without an x-ray machine, but you believe that this can be fixed by this. You can't see your parents' love, but you can see the way your mom cuts your sandwich just the way you like it, and how dad drives you to soccer 4 times a week. And no, you can't see God with your physical eyes, but you can see him in everything he's created. You can see his love in the kid who's kind to you on the bus, and the drive-thru lady who smiles and gives you extra fries. Most of all, you can see who God is in Jesus and the eyewitness accounts written down by his best friends. When you trust, even when it's hard to see, when you live a life based on faith in who God is and how he tells us to love, others can see God at work in you. That's why faith is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
This is my faith, this is my focus. All of my days, I know where my hope is. I live it loud, I shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you. This is my faith. This is my focus. All of my days, I know where my hope is. I'll live it loud, I shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you, oh yeah. You ready? Come on, let's go. Hands in the air, I know you're there, anywhere, oh. I fix my eyes on you. Hands in the air, I know you're there, anywhere, I fix my eyes on you. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only, you are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you.
and I'm so excited about it being summertime! Summertime, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. One reason I'm so excited is because I have developed my very own STEAM lab! Look it, check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. Look it. Wow. Isn't that so awesome? You're probably wondering what that stands for. Science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. And I'm not totally sure how things will go in my lab this summer, but luckily, I have faith. Faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see. You see? You see what I did there? I have faith that I'll learn a lot and probably have fun doing so. I mean, just look at this place! Check it out. Wow! Oh, wait. Perfect. Check out this microscope! Microscope. I've always been amazed how microscopes can let you see things that you normally can't see. Take hair, for instance. Ow. Look at that one. See, it looks like a thin line. Mine's kind of curly. You can't see it, can you? But put it under a microscope. Whoa! Cool, right? What about the inside of a piece of grass? Put it under a microscope. Whoa! Look at that! The inside looks like a whole bunch of smiley face emojis. I mean, you never see that just by looking at grass. Today's Bible story is all about not being able to see everything, but remembering that God always does. It's like he's always looking through a microscope or something. So, let's take a look at this story and see what we can find. Unbelievable! Is that really what my hair looks like?
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Hebrews, chapters 11 and 12.
Gotta have a little faith. Keep the faith. Take a leap of faith. You know, a lot of people toss around the word faith lately. We say you can break the faith, or just take it all on blind faith. But true faith isn't blind at all. It's much more than just an inspirational word. True faith has to do with believing in all the things you can't see because you start with what you can see. Now, we can't see God with our physical eyes, but we can see the stories of people who came before us. They lived in a broken world like we do, but they chose to follow God. They chose to trust His promise that one day He would send a rescuer that would make everything right again. The writer of Hebrews in the New Testament tells us about some of these men and women in God's story. People like Noah, people like Abraham. When God called Abraham, he was already getting old. He and his wife Sarah didn't have kids.
Leave your country and your people. Leave your father's family. Go to the land I will show you. All nations on earth will be blessed because of you.
God was planning on sending His rescuer as one of Abraham's great, etc. grandchildren. But still, even though Abraham had God's promise, he still couldn't see the one God was sending. Still, Abraham went on a wild adventure, following God's call. And even his descendants, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph, all chose faith in God. Moses, too, was called by God from the fiery heart of a burning bush. Even though he was raised by Pharaoh's daughter, he chose to stand with his own people and face Pharaoh's anger to win freedom. We read about it like this in the book of Hebrews.
Moses suffered shame because of Christ. He thought it of great value.
See, when you check out Hebrews, you discover this huge list of people who followed God by faith. So many that the writer just stops trying to list all of them. Oh, but we can't forget Israel's most important king, David.
Get up, and anoint him. This is the one.
Even though God had promised David would be king, though, David spent years on the run from King Saul, fearing for his life. Still, he chose to trust God.
The Lord is my shepherd. He gives me everything I need.
Now, none of these people in the Old Testament could see with their eyes how God was going to save his people, but they could see how he was working in their lives, how their needs were being met. So they chose to believe in his greater plan. They chose faith.
Faith is being sure of what we hope for. It is being sure of what we do not see. That is what the people of long ago were praised for.
Now, here's where the story turns. In Hebrews, we discover that none of those people in the Old Testament received what God had promised here on earth.
That's because God had planned something better for us, so they would only be made perfect together with us.
God's plan includes all of us from the very beginning of creation. So at just the right moment, at the perfect point in time, God sent his rescuer, the hero, his very own son, Jesus. Jesus showed us how to live. He showed us what God was like, and he told us the most important thing.
If you love one another, everyone will know you are my disciples.
Love God, love others. It's the heart of the whole story. But then, Jesus was killed, and his friends thought the story was finished. Period. Dot. The end. Until God raised him back to life. Jesus has defeated death, and those who follow him can live with him forever. But how do you follow someone you can't see? Well, that brings us back to faith.
Let us keep looking to Jesus. He is the one who started this journey of faith, and he is the one who completes this journey of faith. He paid no attention to the shame of the cross. He suffered there because of the joy he was looking forward to. So think about him. Then you won't lose hope.
The early believers, Peter and John and other followers of Jesus, had seen him teach and heal. They saw him after God raised him to life. But after Jesus returned to heaven, the believers continued to live by faith.
We have to speak about the things we've seen and heard.
Because of what the new Christians in the early church had seen, they could believe in what they could not yet see, the end of the story, where God makes everything right. They kept the faith, and because they did, we can choose faith too.
Woo! Take a look at this one. Any guesses on what that is? It's the inside of a carnation stem. It's amazing how things look so different under a microscope than they do just with our eyes. It makes me think of Hebrews chapter 11. It's where we can look back to all these people in history who had faith in God. Even though they couldn't always see how things would turn out, they believed God and his promises. They lived by faith. And you can live by faith too. In fact, having faith in Jesus and what he did for you on the cross is what makes it possible for you to have a relationship with God. Relationship status update. Even though we can't see Jesus in person, we can still have faith in him because we can see how he's worked in the lives of the people who've come before us. That's the one thing to remember today. You can know Jesus even though you've never seen him. If you want to know Jesus more and you don't know where to start, try talking with someone who has put their faith in Jesus. Or you can read the stories in the Bible of the people who trusted God long ago. There are lots of things we can see that can help us have faith. So, I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'm gonna look at a few more things under my microscope. Like maybe my nail! Let's check it out. Oh, I need to wash my hands better. This microscope tells you a lot.